Some years ago, my brother told me about a man who was lucky to be successful. Where I grew up, people believe everyone who succeeds is either lucky, fraudulent, or evil altogether. Today, I met some of my mates whom we grew up together. I don't have to guess what they think about me. They think I'm lucky, I'm a fraud, or I'm involved in something diabolical to be this successful. While my society thinks success is a result of luck, I do not think so. Luck is preparation meeting opportunities. People who take more risks get luckier compared to people who take no risk. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the 3 risks every successful person takes. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you don't miss other interesting videos like this. Going where there is no road. According to the internetworldstart.com, about 58% of the world's population are using the internet. It wasn't always like this before. In 1995, when Jeff Bezos started his company Amazon, only 0.4% of the world's population were using the internet. Even at that, the users didn't have good internet connections. Neither did they spend a copious amount of time on the internet as we do today. To understand the state of the internet in 1995, compare it to Ponzi schemes, which come 1 minute and are gone the next. The internet was not expected to last. But 30-year-old Jeff Bezos had a contrary view. He was the vice president of a company, yet he resigned his lucrative job to build an online business. Jeff followed the road less traveled. He went in the direction very few people were willing to go. Listen, if you desire to be successful, you must be content to follow the road less traveled. Someone watching this video would ask, but why give up the popular road for the road less traveled? Well, the answer is simple. The market always favors the leader in any industry. The first telecommunication company in my country still makes more money than any of its competitors today. The first bank in my country remains the strongest. The first company to provide smartphones still remains the biggest and most successful smartphone producer. Going through less traveled road means that when you successfully make a headway, everyone else pays to use your road. That's why some people appear to have all the money. Using existing roads is easier than making a road where there is none. But that's why it's called a risk. You are more likely to fail, and you won't escape a million mistakes. However, if you are willing to focus on creating a path where there is none, you'll have massive success. Putting your eggs in one big basket. In 2008, when I decided to quit school to pursue entrepreneurship, I was told to have a plan B. I was encouraged to complete my education so I can have a degree to fall back on should my entrepreneurial endeavor fail. Fortunately, I had read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill a year before. I already knew that plan B is for losers. It makes you give up easily and quickly. Let me explain. After 5 years of failing in business, my spirit was crushed. Self-doubt sets in. I started to imagine I was a fool to have ventured into entrepreneurship. But since I had no degree, I couldn't get a job. I had no plan B to fall back on. Since I had no plan B, I woke up the next day and told myself, a little more fight. That's the problem with plan B. It gives you the opportunity to give up on your dream. That's why most people give up. People who become successful in life often get success because they have to get it. It's do or die. Warren Buffett told himself as a kid, if I don't become a millionaire at age 35, I'm going to kill myself. People who become successful often get to a point in their lives where they just have to succeed. Success to them is no longer a choice. It's a must. You have to learn to put your eggs in one basket. This will force you to have sleepless nights, protecting the basket. If you put your eggs in 5 baskets, you will be lazy and will sleep all night. You'll think to yourself, after all, if one basket is stolen, I still have 4 baskets. Risk becoming the poorest. In October 2002, PayPal was acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion. Elon Musk got $165 million from his 11.7% share in the company, which means $180 million after tax. If you were given $180 million, what would you do with it? Well, Musk invested $100 million in SpaceX. $70 million in Tesla, and $10 million in SolarCity. He was left with no dollar. After making $180 million and investing every dollar, Musk took a loan to pay his rent. Only crazy people do that. But not just that, Elon Musk didn't invest in businesses that would guarantee returns. He invested in businesses that could destroy his entire wealth. For example, no business loses money faster than space exploration businesses. Equally, the automobile industry is so competitive, almost every automobile company which started in the last 70 years have failed. Elon Musk chose to invest in a similarly failing and highly competitive industry. Listen, you cannot play safe in the game of life. You'll either expose yourself to the wilderness of life or you'll become unknown in your secret room. Oftentimes, those who become successful actually risk everything, including being poor. When Queen Esther in the Bible was going to take a step that could take her life, she said, "If I perish, I perish." Fortunately for her, she was favored by the king. She didn't die. She became a famous heroine. That's what success often requires. It's like fighting a lion. When you succeed, everyone wants your autograph. I do not advocate foolhardiness. I don't advise you to do crazy things all in the name of taking risks. Yet, I know for certain that if you keep your life, you'll lose it. If you like this video, do subscribe to this channel so you'll be notified when we publish our next videos. Also, like this video or share it with your friends on social media. Thank you. We love you.